Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the wonders of our world, but also acknowledge the challenges that come with traveling. I'm your host, Charles, and today we're going to start with a somber note. A tragic accident occurred on Interstate 95 in Virginia, leaving at least 5 people dead, including 2 young children, and injuring 44 others. As the first sit here, reflecting on this devastating event, I'm reminded of the importance of safety on our roads. The accident involved a bus that failed to slow down in a work zone, resulting in a chain reaction of collisions with multiple vehicles. The images of the wreckage are heartbreaking, and our thoughts go out to the families of the victims. The bus was traveling from New York City to Charlotte, North Carolina, carrying 34 people. The driver, Jing S. Dong, suffered injuries, and authorities are investigating whether he was properly qualified to operate a commercial vehicle. Questions have been raised about his ability to communicate in English, which has sparked concerns about the safety of our transportation systems. As we travel, we often take for granted the risks that come with sharing the road with others. This accident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and responsible driving practices. It's a tragic event that will undoubtedly have a lasting impact on the families affected and the community at large. We'll be taking a moment to pause and reflect on this incident, and we invite you to join us in sending our condolences to those who have been touched by this tragedy. As we move forward with today's episode, we'll be exploring other stories that highlight the complexities of travel and the importance of safety on our roads. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we continue our journey across this great nation, I want to share with you a heartwarming tale from Fort Worth, Texas, that reminds us of the kindness and compassion that exists in every corner of America. In a city known for its cowboy culture and rich history, a story unfolded that would touch the hearts of everyone involved. It began with a homeless man named Tom Miner who found himself in a desperate situation. After becoming homeless a couple of years ago, he was forced to make an impossible decision: give up his beloved dog, Jake. The pain of this choice weighed heavily on Tom's heart, and as he left Jake at the base of the flagpole at Fire Station 8, he couldn't bear to look back. But here's where the story takes a remarkable turn. Fire Station 8, it turns out, is not just any fire station, it's a safe baby site, a place where parents in need can leave their babies, knowing they'll be cared for. And as fate would have it, the firefighters who found Jake decided to take him in as one of their own. As the first spoke with Fire Captain Jason Bryant, I could sense the warmth and empathy that define this community. "You could tell he's been loved," Captain Bryant said about Jake. "Super healthy, super strong. You can tell he hadn't missed a meal." It was clear that Jake had brought joy to Tom's life, and now he would bring that same joy to the firefighters at Station 8. But the story doesn't end there. The fire department, moved by Tom's situation, decided to help him get back on his feet. They arranged for a local business to donate a camper to Tom, providing him with a place to call home. And as they worked to get Tom settled, they also made sure he received the support he needed, from supplies to dental care. As the first reflect on this story, I'm reminded of the power of community and the human spirit. In a world that can sometimes seem overwhelming, it's the small acts of kindness that can make all the difference. And for Tom Miner, the knowledge that his beloved dog, Jake, is being cared for by people who genuinely care, brings hope to his heart. The firefighters at Station 8 have made it clear that they cannot take in every animal left at their doorstep, but for Jake and Tom, they'd made an exception. And as Captain Bryant said, "If we can hand Jake back over to Tom, I think that's the happy ending everybody wants." It's a reminder that even in the toughest of times, there is always the possibility for redemption, forgiveness, and love. As we near the end of our journey today, I want to leave you with this thought. It's the stories like these that remind us of the beauty and resilience of the human spirit. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we conclude our journey today, I'd like to take you to the vast and majestic landscapes of Alaska, where a tragic incident has shaken the climbing community. 3 Latvian climbers lost their lives in a fall from Mount McKinley, also known as Denali, in Alaska's Denali National Park and Preserve. As the first reflect on this story, I'm reminded of the power and beauty of nature and the risks that come with exploring its extremes. The climbing world is a tight-knit community, and the loss of these three experienced climbers has sent shockwaves around the globe. Inese Pucheka, Viha Olte, and Renars Kunigs. Silaks were not just climbers, they were adventurers, explorers, and individuals who pushed the boundaries of human endurance. The incident occurred on May 27th, when 4 climbers from a 7-member expedition suffered a fall in the vicinity of Denali Pass. The survivor, Martins Bilzens, was rescued and is currently in critical condition. The 3 remaining members of the expedition, who were not injured, returned safely to a camp on the mountain after tending to their fallen climbing partners. As the first delve deeper into this story, I'm struck by the complexity of human relationships with nature. We're drawn to the beauty and majesty of mountains like Denali, yet we're also aware of the risks and dangers that come with exploring them. The Latvian Mountaineering Association has described the loss as an indescribably painful and irreversible loss for the entire Latvian climbing community. As we remember the lives lost in this tragedy, I'm reminded of the importance of respecting nature's power and the fragility of human life. Climbing is not just about conquering peaks, it's about understanding the intricacies of the natural world and our place within it. The story of these 3 Latvian climbers serves as a poignant reminder of the risks and rewards that come with exploring the great outdoors. As we conclude today's journey, I encourage you to reflect on your own relationship with nature and the importance of respecting its power. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.